Good, good morning. My name is Stephen Jensen. The first word that we have is neuromyelitis, which means the inflammation of the medullary substances of the nerves. Used in a sentence, neuromyelitis can cause blindness, spasms, muscle weakness, or paralysis, and incontinence. The next word is thrombocytopenia, which means is having a condition for having a low platelet count. In a sentence, a healthy person usually has 150,000 to 400,000 platelets, and if the number drops below 150,000, you will develop thrombocytopenia. Psychotropic means that affecting mental activity, behavior, or perception as a mood-altering drug. Used in a sentence, there are psychotropic drugs that help with certain disorders. One of them is lithium, which is used for bipolar disorders. Narcolepsy. Narcolepsy means the chronic sleep disorder characterized by overwhelming daytime drowsiness and sudden attacks of sleep. Used in a sentence, people with narcolepsy have difficult time staying awake for long periods of time. Arteriosclerosis means hardening and thickening of walls of the arteries. Used in a sentence, when a person has chronic hypertension, they can develop arteriosclerosis, which is a result of fatty deposits in the arteries. Endarterectomy, which means the surgical removal of plaque from an artery. Used in a sentence, diabetes and cigarette smoking can cause arteriosclerosis, which may be treated by performing an endarterectomy. Hemolysis. Hemolysis means the breakdown of red blood cells. Used in a sentence, red blood cells usually live for 110 to 120 days. However, certain conditions can cause hemolysis to speed up, such as infections, medications, and toxins. Adrenocorticoid, which is a specific term for any steroid hormone produced by the adrenal gland. Used in a sentence, when a person is under stress, they produce an adrenocorticoid called cortisol. Phrenoplasia, which is the paralysis of the diaphragm. Sometimes when a patient is having difficulty breathing, they might have phrenoplasia. Endometriosis, which is the abnormal growth of cells similar to those that form the inside or lining the tissue of the uterus, but in a location outside of the uterus. Used in a sentence, pelvic pain during menstruation or ovulation can be a symptom of endometriosis, but may occur in normal women. Hysterosalpingo-oophorectomy means the surgical removal of uterus, oviducts, and ovaries. Used in a sentence, hysterosalpingo-oophorectomy is routinely done with a hysterectomy on menopausal or postmenopausal women. Enterocholecystostomy means a formation of direct communication between the gallbladder and the intestine. An enterocholecystostomy is required when the connection between the gallbladder and the intestine is no longer functional. Orchiopexy is a surgery to move an undecided testicle into a scrotum and permanently fix it there. If a patient has testicular torsion, orchiopexy can also be performed to resolve the disorder. Pyelonephritis, which is a kidney infection. Used in a sentence, most urinary tract infections involve only the bladder and urethra. However, pyelonephritis results when a UTI progresses to involve the upper urinary system. Cholelithiasis is the presence or formation of gallstones in the gallbladder or bile ducts. Researchers believe that cholelithiasis may be caused by a combination of factors including inherited body chemistry, body weight, gallbladder motility, and a low-calorie diet. Dorcephalon, which means towards the back of the head. Used in a sentence, the boxer was admitted to the hospital due to a dorcephalon injury. Morphology means is a branch of biology dealing with the study of form and structure of organisms and their specific structural features. Used in a sentence, functional morphology is a study of the relationship between the structure and function of morphological features. Meningocele is the herniation of meninges. Used in a sentence, meningocele repair is an operation to address a type of birth defect in which the spine does not develop properly, and a small swollen sac or cyst protrudes from a newborn spinal column. Encephalopathy is a disorder or disease of the brain. A lot of Marines have been diagnosed with chronic traumatic encephalopathy due to multiple injuries of the brain while overseas. A lymphadenopathy, which is disease of the lymph glands. A common cause of lymphadenopathy is the autoimmune disorders, infections, and malignancies.